It's Rob, and we are back with the Plant Manifesto, baby. So we have been cooking in Orlando. I feel like we skipped over spring and have jumped right into summer. The temperatures have been like around 93 to 94. It's been hot. I feel like that has been causing a lot of things to grow a lot faster, and because things are growing a lot faster, it's getting roots a lot faster, causing the medium to dry out a lot faster, meaning what? Time for a repot, baby. So this plant is going to be very, very special to me. This is going to be my anthurium Carla Blackier that I got from PlantCon. And like I said, the roots have just been really rooting on this guy. It's been growing very well since I got it, but we are starting to spiral at the bottom. Whenever you start to see that spiral, that is a good sign that it is time for a repot. Now, personally, this is going to be my first time upsizing a repot for a anthurium little baby. So what is the overall objective? What is the main points that I have to give you guys? I'm going to be going up into a bigger pot. I think we're going to be going around this size because I am ready for it to start sizing up quite a bit more. I'm going to fill the top of it with sphagnum moss so that it can still grow in sphagnum moss, and then the bottom of it, I'm going to do my dry mixture, because the whole point is that once this starts getting a lot thicker roots, you want the roots to grow into whatever medium that you ultimately want to have the plant in. So I want to have this in my dry aeroid mix. So I'm going to do an aeroid, mix at the bottom, sphagnum moss at the top, just so that, it can continue to grow. As soon as these roots touch the bottom, it'll be in that aeroid mix, so that once I make that overall transition, it'll be a lot easier. So I went ahead and I completed that. As you can see, my aeroid mix is going to be at the bottom, sphagnum moss might be at the top, and I made a little circle for where the anthurium is going to sit right on in there. I'm actually not going to disturb the root ball when it comes down to placing this in here. I'm just going to sit it in here and then just put the sphagnum moss around it. Just try not to just disturb it overall too much, because this is one of my wish list plants and I don't need her deciding to just get on up out of here. And we now have my anthurium Carla Blackier back into its new home. Here's going to be a pro tip for you guys whenever you're dealing with sphagnum moss. Always make sure that you are wetting that moss or dampening that moss before you're putting it in there. You never want to be working with dry moss. I'm going to go ahead and water this, and this plant is good to go. Super excited to see where it's going to size up from here, and I will keep on giving you guys updates on this anthurium Carla Blackier, but so far, so good, baby. I was originally keeping this plant in a jar to keep it moist, but I'm now going to be allowing it to be in the ambient air. So I'm going to place it on its stand and we will see where it goes from here. But I cannot wait for this guy to keep on sizing up.